Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let me express my gratitude for the opportunity to present at the 12th International Conference for Smart Society 2025. My name is Hairunisa Alvin. I'm from Telkom University, and today I will present our research entitled A Smart Mobile Waste Sorting Application based on clean architecture with product classification using rainforest and KNN. Next, it is the introduction. We have 3 points. The first is issues. In 2022, Indonesia produced around 68.7 million tons of waste and about 41% waste organic waste, mostly from households. Unfortunately, public awareness of waste sorting is still low. As a result, waste is often mixed recycling difficult and increasing greenhouse gas emission. And then the consequent waste management brings serious consequences such as environmental pollution, health risks, and a lower quality of life. And then the solution, we develop a mobile application using clean architecture and machine learning algorithm, particular random forest and CNN. This application classify waste into organic and inorganic based scanning product, and it also provide reward point as incentive to encourage community participation. And then the next, it is the literature review. This study integrates several key concepts. The first is barcode decoder technology to read product data automatically from 1D and 2D barcode. The second is clean architecture, a design approach that separates the application into presentation, domain, and data layer, ensuring modularity, testability, and maintainability. And then the last is machine learning. We use random forest and Q-Nearest Neighbor are widely used for classification tasks. And then to evaluation the application, we use the technology accepted model or TAM to apply evaluation user acceptance, focusing on usefulness, ease of use, and behavioral intention to use. And then the next is methodology. The first is dataset pre-processing flow. Our dataset originally contained is 57,414 entries. However, these entries did not have consistent waste category label. For example, many barcode has incomplete or incorrect description, so they could not be directly used for training. And then, to solve this, we perform data cleaning and semi-automate labeling. Only entries that could be confidently categorized into organic or inorganic waste. After this process, the dataset was reduced to 7,390 valid entries. And then these entries were then split into 80% for training the model and 20 for testing with 5-fold cross-validation for evaluation. And then it is rank position is application workflow. Users can waste item using entire at barcode or image, and then the AI model classifies the waste into organic or inorganic, and then it is the display the result with an estimated value, and then the last user in reward point which can later be redeemed. And then The next, it is algorithm performance comparison results. The first is random forest. Random forest achieved 99.8% training accuracy and 97.7% validation accuracy with an F1 score. F1 score is 0.977. And then the next is key nearest neighbor or KNN, also a cipher 99.8% training accuracy, but its validation accuracy dropped to 85.2% with an F1 score with an F1 score of 0.856, and KNN struggle in minority class such as gallon. It is 0.667, and aluminum is 0.775. And then we also tested super vector machine or SVM, but only as experimental comparison. It researched 97.2% validation accuracy, but still underperformed compared to random forest. And then in confusion matrix, explains explanation. Here we can see the confusion matrix. The diagonal value represent the correct prediction, while the diagonal values of error. For example, the model sometimes misclassified aluminum as organic. Aluminum is organic with one misclassified. And then this error happen mostly because some waste categories have wafer training sample, making the model less confident in recurring them. Despite this misclassification, random forest still achieve very high accuracy and F1 score, proving it is most reliable model for our application. And then it is the application implementation result. And then the next, it is to evaluation the application. We will three evaluation. It is number one is validity test result. Validity test result conducted using IBM SPSS statistic, significant level alpha 5% and 100 respondent. Our table value is 0.19196 and all questionnaire items have are calculated, meaning all items are valid. And then it is the reliability test result. Three variable perceived usefulness, perceived ease of use, and behavioral intention to use, all variable reliable. Measure using Cron-Batch alpha. All construct have a alpha, including high reliability and internal consequency. And then it is the evaluation application within technology accepted model. Testing result, all variable is strongly agree category. It is very well accepted by user, reflecting high level of application, acceptance in terms of usefulness, if ease of use, and then intention to continue using it. Within variable perceived usefulness, 36.03%, and then POU or perceived ease of use, it is 85.04%. And then the last behavioral intention to use, it is 86.01%. And then the conclusion, Random Forest achieved 99.8% training accuracy, 97.7% validation accuracy, and F1 score up to one on minority class, outperforming KNN 85.2% validation accuracy, F1 0.86, which struggle on classes like galon and aluminum. And then TAM, or Technology Accepted Model Score, perceived usefulness 86.03%, and perceived ease of use, it is 85.04%. And then the last, behavioral intention to use, uh, it is the result 86.01%, with all item valid and reliable core 5, high user acceptance, supporting Random Forest as the optimal model for the application. And then the last is suggestion. Future research should expand the dataset, explore additional algorithms such as deep learning, and integrate image-based classification alongside barcode scanning to improve usability and performance. And then finally, I would like to thank you for your attention. I hope our research can contribute to improving waste management participates in Indonesia and inspire similar innovation globally. And then thank you very much. And now I will be happy to answer any question. Thank you.